It was a Saturday morning in Kirkland. An intramural soccer game was heating up at Northwest University. Senior Mark Olson was in goal. He made a spectacular save.
It was an amazing save. He was off his line a little bit and he was leaning back and he just gave a little poke just to knock it over the crossbar.
But it was not to be the most important save of the day. Mark was down on the turf.
One of the players, Micah, he said, hey, someone come over here. I think something's wrong with Mark.
Honestly, we all thought he was joking at first because he was kind of just laying there, and then we saw him convulsing and we realized, okay, this is pretty serious. He's convulsing on the ground, his face is purple, he can't breathe.
Tyler Potasic ran over.
At that point, we were all just like, come on, keep breathing. A lot of us like, Mark, come on, just keep breathing, stay with us.
But Mark stopped breathing and had no pulse.
I looked down and looked at him, and his face is all purple and yellow, and his eyes were rolled back in the back of his head. Tyler was down there holding his head, and I just started doing my process of CPR.
As Ryan Carter started CPR and another student called 911, Josh Pineda sprinted to get the automatic external defibrillator 2 fields away inside a campus building.
Faster than I've ever run before.
Analyzing heart rhythm.
The AED advised a shock.
Stay clear of patient.
The scary part was the first time it didn't really work, and there was a point where we couldn't feel his pulse.
But no one gave up. Shock number 2 worked.
I mean, from what I understand, I don't quite remember it, but from what the medics said, if they hadn't jumped on it right away and started working right away, then I wouldn't be here.
Doctors still aren't sure why Mark's heart stopped that day. He now has his own internal defibrillator.
Yeah, it just sits right underneath the skin.
Just in case it ever happens again. And the university got an extra AED installed right at the field. Just 1 month after lying lifeless on the turf.
Undergraduates, you may now turn your tassels.
Mark Olson walked across the stage at his college graduation.
Mark Stephen Olson.
Perfectly fine. Mark's heroes were invited onto that stage too.
Today, we have this privilege of honoring and recognizing this team of heroes before the entire Northwest University community. Would you join me again for a round of applause for these men?
Honored for a save on the soccer field that was a game changer for sure.